We see these all the time, right? First posts, first videos, they just kind of fly by in our feeds. But what if we actually stopped for a second and, really looked at one? That's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to totally deconstruct one simple debut post, and you'll see there's this whole hidden world of strategy, psychology, and honestly, just raw courage behind hitting publish for the first time.
Okay, so here it is. This is the post we're putting under the microscope. It says, "My name is Abhishek, and this is my first step into the world of content creation. Your support means the world to me. Please show some love." Now look, on the surface, this seems super straightforward, right? It's humble, it's friendly, but I'm telling you, hiding inside these few words is basically the entire playbook for how you launch something new online.
And that's the big question, isn't it? Because this thing, it's not just a sentence with some emojis tacked on. No way. This is a carefully crafted piece of communication. It's an appeal. It's a mission statement. And it's super vulnerable, all at the same time. It's speaking two languages at once. One to us, the humans, and another to the algorithms. So yeah, let's break this thing down.
So if you want to understand why this actually works, you have to see that Abhishek's message follows this classic three-part formula. And this isn't some new social media hack, okay? This is a structure that's as old as time. It's all about, first, establishing who you are, second, making an emotional connection, and third, telling people what to do next.
All right, part one, the introduction. My name is Abhishek. Bam. Right away, it's personal. You know you're not dealing with some faceless corporation. You're dealing with a real person. And then he says, "This is my first step." This part is absolutely key. He's basically telling everyone, hey, I'm new at this, I'm still figuring it out, so don't expect perfection, but stick with me for the journey. It totally frames how we see everything that follows.
Then you get to the core of it, the emotional punch. Your support means the world to me. Wow. With that one line, this stops being just an announcement and becomes a real human connection. He's being vulnerable here. He's not demanding you do anything. He's just sharing how much it'll mean to him if you do. That's how you start building a real community, not just a list of followers.
And finally, you gotta stick the landing with a clear call to action. And please show some love is just perfect. It's such a soft ask, right? It's not pushy like buy my stuff or subscribe now. It's just show some love. We all know what that means. It gives everyone a super easy, no pressure way to get involved. Drop a like, leave a comment. It's frictionless.
But hold on, the words are only half the battle. There's a whole other language happening here, the language of symbols. I'm talking about the hashtags and emojis. And trust me, these aren't just for decoration. They are pulling some serious weight, strategically speaking. Okay, look at these hashtags. They are not random, not at all. Each one has a job. Number 1, hashtag first video. That tells you what you're getting into. It manages your expectations. Number 2, hashtag new creator. That gives him an identity and connects him with a whole tribe of people doing the exact same thing. And then, hashtag support local content. That's smart. It connects what he's doing to a bigger idea, a movement people already care about. It's a masterclass in signaling.
And the emojis? They're doing the emotional heavy lifting. The little clapperboard says, hey, this is a real production. The heart is literally the love he's asking for, visually. And my favorite, the rocket, that's all about launch, ambition, and shooting for the stars. In just 3 little pictures, you get this whole story of professionalism, passion, and hope. So we've picked apart the what of the post, right? The mechanics. But now, let's get into the why. Let's try to imagine what it actually feels like to be Abhishek with his finger hovering over that post button. Because doing that for the first time, man, that is a huge leap of faith into a giant, silent unknown. Think about it. Every single person who creates something new is walking this tightrope. On one side, you have all these fears, right? Fear of being judged, fear of nobody caring, fear of just failing. But on the other side, you've got all this hope. The hope of finding your people, of finally getting your voice out there, of actually making a difference. And this one little post, that is the bridge. It's the moment you choose hope.
And that brings us to maybe the most important takeaway of all. This post, for all its clever strategy and all the courage it took, it's not the end. It's not even close. Like Abhishek himself said, it's just the first step. It's the starting line for everything else.
So step 1 is officially in the books. The leap has been taken. But look here.
The rest of the road, it's a total mystery. It's filled with question marks. How do you stay consistent? What's your niche? How do you handle the haters and the fans? This first post doesn't answer any of those questions. What it does is give you permission to start asking them.
And really, that's what I want to leave you with. We've totally taken apart this one post and found a whole universe of strategy and emotion packed inside. But it's really just the starting gun firing. It's all potential energy, ready for a long, crazy journey. So the next time a first post scrolls by in your feed, maybe you'll see it differently. You'll see it for what it truly is, the starting line.